So I was just made aware that it's World Health. So I was just made aware that it's World Mental Health Day today. I didn't know that, and I saw that a friend of mine quite close to me posted about it. And I've always been open about my mental health. I came out about it in May, I think it was, where I very publicly and quite embarrassingly opened up fully about how I feel. And I thought I'd take this opportunity today to do it again. um, as I have had more experience with mental health now. Um, I've been at my lowest that I've ever been in my life since then. I've come as close as I have to my mental health winning. Um, I also experienced my first proper anxiety attack. It was during a time where I really wanted to do well in this situation, and it led to my downfall to such a massive degree. Um, Mental health, it's hard. It's hard, and you can tell I've not got a script this time. You can tell as well that you know when you meet someone and you talk to them about it if they've experienced it before, understand it, or have had someone go through it. I've had encounters with people that believe they understand it, but once they see what true mental health problems look like, they get scared. They think you're a monster. They think you're like two different people. It's it's soul crushing. Um, for the entirety of September, I struggled to get out of bed. For example, just to give some like idea of what having depression and anxiety can do to you. I was scared to get out of bed. It would take me about 4 hours each day to get out of bed. I've got that down to two now, so we're getting there. Progress is being made, and my will to eat dropped. But if you know me, I like my fitness, and I also like to make sure that I eat okay. I went from 75 kilos to 69 kilos. Nice. Just from not eating and not weight training. I think I dropped. I normally go like 5 or 6 times a week. I dropped to two, just almost just maintain. Then also when you're mentally not well up there, you have no drive, which means like working is a chore, talking to people is a chore. For the entirety of September, I spoke to like two people, I think in total. Um, I'm sorry this is a ramble, but I didn't want to script this one this time. Uh, so I'm very glad. I'm very glad that this online fucking movement is a thing. World Mental Health Day, because it proves that there is people out there that do care about us. I said in my May video that um, when I was on mentally death's door of thinking about giving up, I did call the Samaritans, and that it was just 2 hours of crying. I remember. That's one thing mental health has taught me, right? Is that it's okay to cry. I went from I like to think of myself when I was younger as a better me, although I was fatter, which is something I'm glad I changed. I was so much more mentally strong. Maybe it's because it's a few things of growing up, having my main hobby, YouTube, that I did get money from, become my main job, become my livelihood. Like if you don't know me personally, you found this through a hashtag. I'm a YouTuber, or to be super specific, a video editor. I get witch hunted daily. There are people in the comments every day that try and find me, find information about me, try and track me down. Um, I've gotten used to that. I've gotten used to the DMs all the time of what you did. You did this wrong. Kill yourself, faggots. You don't deserve to live. That kind of stuff. Um, um, this is almost like a message to everyone out there who has mental health issues like me. Please don't give up. Please don't give up. I always feel like I'm burdening people when I message. I have two friends in particular. They're watching and they know who they are that I talk to. And although, even if we just go in a circle of like progress, of like, I feel like shit, okay, sorry to hear that. Do you want to play something? That circle is still happening. Like, I still feel like shit afterwards. But they helped. And I appreciate that so damn much. And I've learned a lot recently about. I think I said this already. No script, sorry. I learned a lot recently about people who don't get mental health, who will call you two-faced because you have anxiety. Like, that, my first ever anxiety attack, it was horrifying. I never want to feel that again. I'd rather go back to being bullied at school and beaten up than go through the pain I went through for that anxiety attack and the repercussions it gave me for months to come. I'm still dealing with some of the backlash from that anxiety attack, and that was over a month ago now. I've lost friends due to mental health. I've lost friends to suicide, and that's one of the two main things that keeps me from doing it, actually, is because, actually three now, because I know what it feels like to have someone give up on you, and you feel like you could have done more. And the thing is, although you're gone, there is so much pain left because you decided to give up. That is one of the three things that keeps me from doing what mentally I know I want to do. The other two are, I have family, and also there's a film I want to create one day about mental health. I remember the day after my anxiety attack and all that happened, I remember I was awake for about 14 hours that day. 6 of those hours were crying. The other 8 were writing. I wrote a script. Obviously it needs work. Obviously it's more of a log line and key plot points with some general ideas I want. But I can see this to be the best thing I've ever written. And this is, again, another little message to people out there. If you have some kind of hobby or some kind of passion, then that's your reason to keep going. Don't let mental health beat you. Don't let the demons win, which is actually a nice little thing in my movie, but whatever. Hopefully in 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, you will see that movie. Because right now, family and that are my two main reasons. Of course, I mentioned my third, but those two are the main ones that make me want to keep living. To make my family proud and show them that I'm not going to give up. And that hopefully I can make this movie and educate people in how it is to be what we are. Like, I'm sure everyone who's watching this who has mental health issues has had someone they believed in just destroy them because of who they are. And it hurts. There's a saying, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, and I guess, yeah, because I've learnt a lot recently about myself, about others. I've learnt that I have a long way to go as a person. I try my best for everyone, but that a lot of the time just leads to heartache. I just looked at how long I've been talking for, 8 minutes, and I don't know whether to scrap this or not. But if I do it again, it won't feel as personal. So I hope I said something of value for World Mental Health Day. I guess I'm somewhat unique in this sense, since I am in a position that many people dream of being in, which is, a YouTuber. I guess it's, I hate the term, but yeah. I don't know where this is going. Probably Twitter or Instagram, I'm going to guess. That's one thing I have learned actually through my time. If you have any kind of anxiety about being alone, like especially if you're cripplingly lonely, like I am, get off social media. Like, this is going to be ironic because you're watching this on social media, but get off it. I used to go on it all the time so that I could find things to talk to people about with, like finding memes and jokes and all that. But I sat back recently and thought, does this give me anything good in life? And all I can think of, it got me to have a conversation with someone, which is lovely. And although I've lost people due to my mental health, both in terms of they're gone, how I've been saying it in my head is some are dead, and some, to them, I am dead, And I've learnt that social media really doesn't help with that, so I'd argue, as a general advice to anyone really, is to limit it. Again, which is quite hard for me since I technically work on a social media, YouTube. People forget YouTube is a social media. It's just video rich and highly monetizable. So yeah, I'll stop in a second, but I just wanted to say I'm so happy this hashtag is a thing. I hope that one day I can contribute to this war on mental health, because it is a war. We're all fighting it just in ourselves. I haven't taken any medication. I'm scared to. I really think I can do it on my own. And if you're on a medication, that's perfectly fine. I just really think I can do it on my own. I thought fitness would be that answer, and it was for a bit, but it's not now. I thought that being with someone could be, but I've learned that, well, first of all, it invites you just for more sadness and disappointment, but that's not the right way of looking at it, is it? I see relationships on that bullshit is that I gotta work on myself first. I want to be the best me I can be, and that, like, although I'm trying to get stronger, right? I've fixed myself in terms of like body. I'd say like I'm fine now. I am not at risk of having a heart attack anymore due to my weight, which is great. But I am risk of doing even worse things because of up here, and I gotta fix that, and I will. I will fix that. I will fix that. I will. I promised on that May video, and I promise in this video I will. This isn't going on YouTube though. I don't really want to. Well, not publicly. I'll put an unlisted link on. Yeah. I don't want to edit this if that's okay, because I think it's more natural this way if I just upload it raw. So, World Mental Health Day. I've struggled with mental health a lot in my life. The past 2 years have been the worst for it. I've been 3 times. I have really considered giving up and killing myself, with one of the times being the closest I ever have been. I remember I was riding my motorbike and I was like, I know where I could ride, I know where I could go, and no one would find me for ages. And I thought about it for the entire drive. It was quite a long drive. But I didn't do it. Again, for the reasons I listed. I want to entertain, I want to educate, and I don't want to let people down. So, that's why I keep going. And to people out there who are struggling and watching this, distractions are fine. Like, I've recently got back into a show called One Piece, and I think in the past month I have watched 500 episodes of it, just because it helped me forget. Some people bury themselves in their work. Do that. Please just find something that helps. If it's medication, heck yes. If it's masturbation, that rhymed, fuck yes. If it's video games, heck yes. Just find something healthy that allows you to keep going, because everyone's got something they can give back, even if it's small. That's what I think when I create the content that I don't really enjoy making, but I do think sometimes that, shit, this video just entertained 1 million people, and that's a good thing. Alright, I'm going to stop now, because I bet there are more important people on this hashtag that deserve your time. I don't know, support mental health charities. I know that I will. The next charity event I want to do is in support of a friend of mine who I've lost due to suicide. But after that, I want to do mental health related stuff in terms of my charity work. Yeah. So yeah, Mental Health Day, great hashtag. I'm glad that this is a thing. Thank you for listening. Yeah. Keep fighting, everyone. If I keep fighting, you should too. Good luck, and sorry for the background noise. But, you know, what are you going to do?